Hey everybody, I wanted to do a video, and I know I've done a video on this before, but I thought I'd do a video on how to know when to water. And I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I'd do a new one for anyone who may be new to the channel. But what I'm gonna do is walk around with my watering can and just show you stuff that needs to be watered and how I know it's thirsty. So I'm not going to do a ton, but I just thought I would do one because I did a video already today and I'd like to do one more. So just looking at these are some of my little ones that I like to keep an eye on. Apparently that one is missing. I don't know, maybe I gave that to somebody, but I see one right here that is clearly thirsty. So this is an Echeveria Cupid, and it is definitely thirsty because you can tell it's kind of, the leaves are thin and it's wrinkled up. Now when it's bigger, it's going to look like this one right here, but that's a baby that I got off my, sorry, I'm trying to move the camera slow because you guys tell me you always get dizzy. So that one is thirsty. And FYI, the one above it, can you see how the leaves are a little wrinkly? This one is for sure, but you can also do the feel test. If they feel floppy like this, they are thirsty. If they are firm, like say, well, that one's a little thirsty, but not floppy enough. Like, okay. All right, that one's firm. See how the whole plant's moving? But if I do this one, it's just the leaf that's moving. So I can definitely water those two. So, and by the way, when you do water your succulents, they can take a whole bunch. It's not about giving them just a little water. It's about just watering them infrequently. So a lot of people think, oh, I need to mist my succulents, or don't give them a whole lot. No, you can give them a ton, but just wait until they're thirsty again before giving them more. So I give them enough to where it's literally dripping out the bottom. So let's look and see what else. Sorry, I'm not zoomed out. Let's see. This one I can tell is a little thirsty. Yeah, see how floppy it is? That should be firm. That's an Echeveria Mabina. So I'm gonna water that. I usually let the water go through. Sorry, the camera's a little, I'm trying to do all of this with, oh, that water is not seeping in, but usually I'll let the water go through, and I'll do it 2 or 3 times. This one, can you tell that this ghost plant is just like, the leaves are a little thin, so I know that one's thirsty. Oh, what else do we have here? Let me see if I can switch hands, because I'm trying to hold this steady. That seems better. Looking around over here, I see, okay, that is an Echeveria Barren Bold, and the leaves are supposed to be fatter. Oh, that one's really, really thirsty. And just FYI, I did get back from a trip recently, so I haven't been able to do a lot, but the good thing about succulents is you can let them go a long time without water. They're fine. So usually wait until the water seeps down, and I do it 2 or 3 times just to make sure. And occasionally you might have a succulent that's so thirsty, you do that and you check it the next day and it's still thin. So sometimes I will do a double watering. Let me see what else I can find around here that could be, oh, okay. You see those wrinkles on that leaf right there? Now the top feels pretty firm. So if most of it feels pretty firm, I still wait, okay? So don't always think, well, it's wrinkly. I just err on the side of caution, but you probably could and it would be fine. But if you water something when it's not thirsty, you risk killing it. So, okay, this thing is very thirsty. And then this ghost plant, you can see these leaves are supposed to be really thick right here, and they are super thin and wrinkly, and those are just really bad. But anyway, so they're in a big pot, and I don't want to water everything, so I'm going to try to just water where they are. Probably just put in a little bit, but actually the one next to it's thirsty too, so put in a little bit more. So let's walk around a little bit and maybe look on the other side. See if we can find anything. This has nothing to do with being thirsty, but look, actually that one is thirsty. So with these plants, they really just look kind of wrinkly and shriveled up. So this one can definitely use water, and it's in such a small pot. I usually do it 2 or 3 times. So I have another one that has bloomed multiple times, but that one has 2. So what else do we have? Okay, so this is an Echeveria raindrops, and top feels firm, bottom leaves feel floppy. If the bottom leaves feel floppy but the top's pretty firm, I still don't water it. And by the way, touch the leaves just underneath, because if you touch them from the top, you take off that protective coating, and they like that. That helps them from the sun. Okay. This Fred Ives is extremely thirsty. You see the wrinkles right there, so that is totally fine to water. I'm gonna water that one. Oh, I have a Huernia about to bloom. Oh, and I have a Lifesaver that is blooming right now. And then I had something else with another bloom. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's got another one. So let's see. This is pretty much just what I do, is walk around. Okay, so this is a starfish plant. So you see how those are wrinkly? Like, not all the pieces are wrinkly, but if I see enough pieces that are wrinkly, I know it's safe. Now, if I have something totally dehydrated, I will actually put it in a little tray like this and fill up the whole tray. This was really dehydrated just yesterday, but now it's already plumped up, so I'm not going to do it again. This little baby, still dehydrated, so if they're real bad, I'll let them sit in a tray like this for a few days until they plump up. Okay, so let's see here. This guy has been dehydrated forever. This is an Echeveria Fantastic Fountain. Keep trying to just water this, but if it does not perk up soon, I'm going to take it out and just completely put it in a different pot just so I can water just that one. But I'm scared because all the other ones look great, so I don't want to overwater those. So let me look on the other side here, see if I can find... Okay, I know this one's gonna need water because floppy, 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 floppy. So that one is totally okay. So I'm looking for floppy leaves, wrinkly leaves, wrinkles in general, or just leaves that look thin. Like this Lilacina, these leaves are supposed to be thicker, but they get so thin, and so she can definitely have water. And I'm gonna do it 2 or 3 times. That's just because I make my soil mix really, really gritty. Like I put a lot of perlite, sometimes turfus, pea gravel. So I'm gonna do 2 or 3 times, and then, okay. Here is another raindrops. I can tell it's thirsty. Yeah, it's real thirsty because its leaves are thin, it's real floppy. So that would be a perfect one to water. So I'll do that. And like I said, do it a few times. Well, that one's not seeping in very fast, but it will. What else do we have? This thing is another starfish plant. If you look closely, it does have wrinkles, so it's totally fine to water. If you are not sure, just don't water it. You're not gonna hurt it. It'll eventually look thirsty, but you're not gonna hurt it if it doesn't need water. And so I don't usually even feel them anymore because I've been doing it so long. So this is my Echeveria Lowy, and I don't know if you know about Lowies, the leaves are supposed to be thick. So that one can use water. And maybe there's one more. Okay, that one definitely needs water because its leaves are so thin. So anyway, I usually go through the whole greenhouse and do this, but I just wanted to do a quick video on watering, and I don't want to make it too long, but I did want to show you what I normally do. So anyway, If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any ideas on future videos, please let me know that as well. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.